Colby Watson set to get things started off here in the home half of the first. The matchup today is between the Carolina Ducks and your Disco Turkeys. First pitch misses inside, nearly gets away, ball one. Apologies for the camera as we're getting it set up as I came in just a hair late. 1-0's outside for ball two. This is the last non-conference game of the season. Next conference game comes back to us tomorrow and Saturday at the Couch. Looks good. 2 balls and a strike from Watson as the 2-1 misses up and in, ball 3. Looking for a leadoff walk here to start the first. Once again, apologies for getting this game started late as we're here in the bottom half. Popped up third base side. Looks like it's going to get out of play for a full count. Going for the payoff pitch. Fires up and out. Gets away from the catcher. Ball 4. A leadoff walk from Colby Watson. We'll bring up Jake Smith. First pitch gets away and Colby Watson will move up to second. Runner in scoring position here in the first in just a matter of seconds. 1-0 count here against Jake Smith. Decent side lead over at second, not going. Pitch catches the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Downstairs, I believe, 2-1? Yes. Jake Smith trying to get things started just like he did last night. There's a runner in scoring position here, nobody out in the home half of the first. Up and out. 3-1. Turkey's first morning game so far this season. Most teams tend to do poorly, at least during the start of morning games. Turkey's trying to avoid that here. 3-1, called a strike. Jake Smith thought it was ball 4. Time to redo things here with a second full count and just as many batters. Man on deck is Blaze Johnson. Popped up third base side. Gonna get out of play. Time to redo the full count. Blaze Johnson catching tonight as Ryan Lee was behind the dish yesterday. Ryan Lee today playing third base. Jake Smith in the left, Colby Watson in center. Payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded first. He's going to take it himself, out number 1, but that will advance the runner up 90 feet. Runner on third. 1 out for Blaze Johnson. Back-to-back lefties up for the Disco Turkeys against the righty on the mound from the Ducks. First pitch swinging right field. At the fence, gone! A 2-run homer by Blaze Johnson gives the Turkeys a 2-0 lead. Flipping the script from last night. The Turkeys are up 2-0 here in the first. Trying to keep the pressure going is Paxton Tucker. Nobody on after the 2-run jack by Blaze Johnson. Paxton Tucker looking to go back-to-back here. Man on the mound still working from the stretch as a first pitch up and in, ball 1. The 1-0. Same spot, same result. 2 balls, no strikes. Tucker in a huge hitting count here at Haynes Park. Alongside that, a much different sky to today's game. Mostly sunny compared to the rainstorm we had last night. Pitch misses outside, ball 4. After a 2-run home run to Johnson, a walk to Paxton Tucker will bring up Brian Oakley. Oakley playing first base tonight. Trying to find a way to reach first base here. He's known to pull the ball heavy down the left field line. Runner goes. Pitch downstairs. Throw is up the line. Not in time. Stolen base by Paxton Tucker. First stolen base of the game so far for the Turkeys. And that's one thing they'll be using quite a bit tonight. Relying on their speed to the slow pitch time home. And just like that, Paxton Tucker has a stolen base. 1 bag through 4 batters so far in this one. Hits Oakley. That stolen base ends up coming back not to matter after the hit by pitch. Runners first and second, 1 out for Boone Herman. Herman with a chance to do some damage here in the first. We've had a 2-run bomb. Looking for a 3-run shot here. First pitch up and in, almost clips in, and it does. Right up in the helmet. Off-speed pitch, not able to break back over top of the plate. It stays up and in. 2 straight hit-by pitches will bring up Ryan Lee. Noah Anderson coming out to talk things down with Boone Herman, making sure he's okay, as that was up and in. So far, only 1 out, and that was a ground out in the first from Jake Smith. We are down to the 7th hole so far with only 1 out. And it looks like Boone Herman may be coming out of this game. Chase Locklear working his way around home plate, who is a player/assistant coach here for the Turkeys. While we have a chance here, going to take a quick look at the upcoming calendar. Next two games will be tomorrow and Saturday night. Friday night will be a 6:30 start time at the Couch against the Queen City Corn Dogs, while Saturday's matchup will be against the Mooresville Spinners. Once again, back at the Couch, both games starting at 6:30. Saturday's night game will have fireworks, sponsored by the Carolina Classic Fair. Tomorrow night is Pickle Night. Then the SCBL playoffs set to start right around July 22nd. While we have a chance, let's take a look around the SCBL. Statesville sitting first with a 21-7 record. Mooresville Spinners right behind them at a 20-8 record. Turkey sitting fourth at a 13-14 record, one game behind 500. Ryan Lee now at the dish for the Turkeys, trying to keep things going here. Had an early delay due to an injury on a scary up and in pitch. First pitch down in the dirt gets away. Both runners will not advance, as that bounced back pretty far. Ball one. Apologies there. Bases are loaded. Swung. Left field line goes foul. Count evens 1-1 here with a 1 out. So far this inning, the leadoff man Watson walked, followed by a ground out to first and a 2-run jack by Johnson. As been walks or hit by pitches ever since. Fire, swing and a miss. Down to 2 strikes. The man on first taking over for Boone Herman is Brody Shaw. Trying to fight here, though, is Ryan Lee. Upstairs. Man on the mound for the Ducks showing a lot of inaccuracy with his control. Although Lee's down to 2 strikes, I wouldn't count him out. Corners playing in. Fires. Ball upstairs seemed just a hair close for my liking. Full count. Yeah. The payoff pitch swung on line left field. Is it going to drop? Yes. 1 run scores. Oakley's coming around third. Play at the plate. Not in time as it gets away from the catcher. A 2-run single increases the Turkey's lead. It's 4-0. Joe Speck trying to keep it going as the first pitch fastball catches the inside corner. 0-1. I'll get the scoreboard updated here in just a few moments. Turkey's up 4-0 after a 4-run first. Upstairs, ball one. Runners first and second, that being Boone Herman on second and Ryan Lee on first. Excuse me. Brody Shaw on second, as that swung on a missed. 1-2. Runners go. Pitch misses outside. Throw down to third. In plenty of time. Tags him out for out number 2. had an opportunity there to put runners on second and third with one out. Now it's a runner on second with two outs for Joe Specht. Fires, misses up and out. One ball and two strikes here, I do believe. Fires. Grounded. Over the first, he's going to take it himself. He has two outs here in the first. Heading to the second. Turkey's up 4-0. Coming back here, top of the second, Morrison set to start things off as the first pitch misses a low and in, ball one. Brian Morrison today playing shortstop. As the 1-0's popped up, third base side gets out of play, 1 ball and a strike. Once again, apologies for the camera just being a little bit jumpy and not getting the second half of the first inning. The 1-0. Grounded. Third base. Throws over the first in. Plenty of time for the first out. McGuire now steps up to the plate for the Ducks. We'll wind up the pitch. Swung over top of the fastball. 0-1. The 0-1 just misses inside. Evens count 1 ball and a strike. Bo Callahan on the mound for the Turkeys. The 1-1. Lined into left center gap. That should at least go in for 2. Rounding hard, gonna hold up to a 1-out double. This will bring up Connor Cubis. The Ducks with some life here in the top of the second. First pitch offering misses low and in, almost hits his back foot, ball 1. Yeah. The 1-0 swung on, grounded into left field. Going to be a play at the plate, cut off by the third baseman. And runner will hold up at third. First and third on a single into left field. We'll bring up Jordan. Coming to from the left side. Trying to pull something into right field to score 1 as the first pitch is called a strike on the outer half. 0-1 from Callahan. Once again, runners first and third here, 1 out. Up and in, ball 1. Turkeys needing to rely on their defense here as their overall defense has been good this season as it's coming to a close here, just a few games remaining. Popped up right field. Tagging. Play at the plate. Throw. Almost in time as it gets away from the catcher. Heading toward the dugout. The first base dugout. Jordan singles into right field, scoring an RBI. It's 1-0. 4-1, excuse me. As they're trying to claw their way right back into this thing. First pitch offering up and in. Ball 1. The 1-0 is able to catch the outside corner. 1 ball and a strike. The pitch to Bird, grounded to second, 4, 6. And that's all that's needed. Ducks have 1 run on 2 hits. As we head to the turkey half, Hudson Morgan set to start things off, followed by Elijah Joseph. Then we hit the top. It's 4-1 going into home half of inning number 2. Coming back here for the turkey set to start things off is Hudson Morgan. First pitch to Morgan. Just misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes here to Morgan. Nearly clips him on the inside hip. 3 balls and no strikes to the leadoff man of the inning. That'd be the same way that the home half of the first started, as that's outside, ball 4. A leadoff walk will bring up Elijah Joseph. If things continue like they did in the first, the Cards would be a ground out to first. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. Big lead over at first from Hudson Morgan. Runner goes. Swing on miss. Lined right field. That's going to drop in for a single. Going first to third. Throw is not in time. That single in the right field by Joseph will put runners on the corners. Nobody out. For the top of the lineup, that being Colby Watson. First pitch called a strike. Watson so far has had 1 at bat, drawing a walk back in the first. He ended up scoring on a 2-run jack by Blaze Johnson. Runner goes. Pitch is outside. Draws no throw. Runners second and third, nobody out. The pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here against the leadoff man Watson. First at bat resulted of a full count. That one gets away. Runners coming home. Pitcher not covering home plate as the Turkeys will add on another one. It's 5-1.
At left fielder, number 14, Jake Smith.
Oh, we had a wreck behind us. Rear-ended pretty hard or something. Ooh. No, he got hit in the side. It was a Jeep and something else. Jeep and SUV. Airbags before. Ooh. Hey, get back on the field. Get on the field. Might have some words being said right there. I think the vehicle got pulled out in front of him. Might have been coming out of gear.
7, Blaze Johnson.
Yeah, I got one car. This car's still sitting in the middle of the road out there. Inside. Oh, ain't seeing the cop coming yet. Way out. 2 balls, no strikes. 3-0. That was in the dirt, too. Yeah. Ooh, pulled it hard. That hit the dugout, the brick wall hard. That was a hard shot. Walked him. He's capable of putting it out, too, isn't he?
Next up, the catcher, number 7, Blaze Johnson.
He's running number 7 is Paxton Tucker's up.
At bat, the DH, number 36, Paxton Tucker.
Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, he messed up. Outside. Yeah. Oh, first baseman in play. He caught it. He caught it. Yep.
Your Disco Turkey, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base.
You hear? Can you hear them talking? Oh no.
Fans are no crying in baseball, but there's a place where care you will feel such a life inviting an old favorite candy and science weekend can give both doors together discover adventure. The National Store.
Apologies by that. Did not realize my voice was muted, but I'm going to try and keep the YouTube chat open. I'll do a quick recap of the last half inning. Hudson Morgan started things off with a walk, followed by Elijah Joseph's single into right field, advancing the runner over to third. Colby Watson would end up drawing a walk. He would also end up being caught stealing second. So Colby Watson ended up getting caught stealing, but he would end up bring home the 1 run of the second due to a pass ball while he was at the plate with a runner on third. Jake Smith would pop out to center field, followed by Blaze Johnson's walk, and Paxton Tucker would end the inning with a pop out the first base in foul ground. Going to try and make sure I don't mess anything else up this morning. First pitch popped up left center field, down for at least 2. At the track, gonna hold up at 2, a leadoff double. Apologies there, trying to make sure I get my lineup card correct. Leadoff man Evan Brett doubled into left field. Now Jace Dunn at the dish. Man on the mound still being Bo Callahan. First pitch, swing on a miss, 0-1. No balls and a strike here. Grounded right back to Callahan, right past his glove over at the second. Trying to do a quick flip over the first. Is it in time? Yes. Out number 1. A great play there by the second baseman, Joe Specht. Smith now at the dish. First pitch. There's a curveball that's down in the dirt, blocked up by Blaze Johnson. Smith at the dish. He has a runner on third after the ground out the second. Swing on and missed. That may have caught a piece of Johnson. He's down in a bit of agony, but able to get back up. He's on his, bent down over on his toes. Muckler coming out to check on him. The pitch popped up down the first baseline, going foul, gets out of play. To Isaac Smith. Apologies here, it's hard to read the lineup card that was given to us from the Ducks. Struck him out, swinging from Bo Callahan for out number 1 of the inning. Out number 2 after the ground out the second. And this will bring up Almeida. Runner on third, 2 outs. And the Ducks with some life here in the third. Looking to back pick him. Throw goes high. And that will bring home the second Ducks run after a failed back pick attempt from Blaze Johnson. It's 5-2. But that will clear the bases for Bo Callahan to work back from the windup. Fires. Hits the outside corner. 1 ball and a strike. Chop fouled straight down goes. May have got a piece of Johnson again, it does seem to appear. Johnson with some early troubles here in the third. No balls, 2 strikes downstairs. Picked up by Johnson. 1-2. 2-2, that is, excuse me. Trying to retire the inning here. The 2-2 down in the dirt, blocked up by Johnson. Gets through his legs. Johnson has had his fair share of work done here in this inning. Check swing fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Swing on a missed, and that is going to do it for the top half of the third. 2 strikeout inning by Bo Callahan brings us the bottom half of the third. It'll be Brian Oakley, Boone Herman, and Ryan Lee. Turkey's up 5-2.
They're a pretty good game. The guy that got hurt in the first inning, he get come back out. Trying to think who it was that got hurt. That was Boone Herman. He'll be up this inning. We'll see if he comes out. Cops ever show up? Wow. That's hurt. They got a taffy dog here. Just walked by. God, it smells so good. That pitcher is hard. He doesn't have no control.
Coming back here in the Turkey half of the third. Set to start things off is Brian Oakley. Brian Oakley was hit by a pitch back in the first. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Brian Oakley and Boone Herman were both hit by a pitch on back-to-back at-bats back in the first. Swung on a missed, 1-1. So far, the Turkeys only have 3 hits, as that went behind Oakley, 2-1. Man on the mound for the Ducks, still showing some issues with control here. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch, down and out, 3-1. Looking for another leadoff walk. So far, both the first and second innings have started with walks. Swing and a miss, full count. And if I'm not mistaken, I think both innings started off on a full count as well. The payoff pitch, up and in. May have even clipped him. Back-to-back hit by pitches for Brian Oakley will bring up number 9. Chase Locklear stepping in for Boone Herman. First pitch of Locklear catches the inside corner. 0-1. Brian Oakley with a decent-sized secondary over at first. Up and in. 1 ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Locklear behind on that, possibly fooled. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner first being Brian Oakley after getting hit by pitch on a full count. The 1-2's a low and out, bounces in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Almeida has been doing everything he can to keep the ball in front of him. 2-2. Downstairs in the dirt, gets away. Brian Oakley heads up to second. Full count once again. Last one resulted in a hit by pitch. And so far for the Ducks, they've hit 3 batters thus far. One causing a decent injury, which has put Chase Walker in the game as he took over for Boone Herman. Ball 4 as that gets away. Brian Oakley heads for third as that bounces back here to the backstop. And this will bring up Ryan Lee. Lee playing third base for the Turkeys, but it seems like there's going to be a pitching change for the Ducks. Going to take a quick timeout, and on the other side of this break, we will continue the home half of inning number 3.
He had 2 pass balls, didn't he? That's right. Number 25 coming in the pitch. Chase just got here too. Yeah, just now. Ambulance beat him. The person that got hit, they said he hit the steering wheel. The person that got hit, no, the person that did the hitting, she hit the steering wheel pretty hard. She come out mad. Probably just coming to get checked out. third. Think he's going first pitch? That's what I'm thinking. You do?
Next up, third baseman, number 27, Ryan Lee.
Oh. Wow.
Coming back here, new man on the mound is Kyle Felder. First pitch, catches the inside corner with a curveball, 0-1. Runners first and third, will he be going here? It's Chase Locklear. Man at the dish, Ryan Lee. Building his lead. Not going. Watches a pitch downstairs. 1 ball and a strike.
Can you see the runner on first?
Yeah. One and one. Locklear walking out his lead, not going. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Brian Oakley waits over on third. Still nobody out here in the third for the Turks. Swing on and missed. Two balls and a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, I believe. Once again, apologies here as the jumpy video that you're seeing is exactly what I'm seeing here as well. The 2-2 big secondary by Chase Locklear. That's grounded to short. 6-4-3 not in time as they'll just get the play at second. But that will bring home Brian Oakley. Six, 2 Turkeys. Joe Speck now at the dish. He's grounded out the first. Runner on first. Decent sized lead. Felder steps off back of the mound. First time we've seen that from a Duck so far tonight. Pitch hits the inside corner, fouled off by Speck. 0-1. Pickoff move over the first, not in time. Count remains 0-1 here to Joe Speck. Owen's outside and upstairs. Ball 1. Speck trying to do some damage here in the third. So far we've scored 1, trying to increase that here. Grounded. First. 3-6. Threw it away. Had an opportunity there to at least get the leadoff runner for another fielder's choice. Could not do it as that ball goes into left field. And error on the first baseman will bring up Hudson Morgan. Hudson Morgan started off the second with a walk. The first pitch here is popped up left field. Is it going to drop in front of the left fielder? Caught by the left fielder right down at the line. 1 out. 2 outs, excuse me. One pitch, 1 out there from Morgan will bring up Elijah Joseph. The first pitch offering here misses upstairs, ball 1. Runners first and second here, 2 outs. Joe Speck waits on first. Ryan Lee over at second. Enfield playing back. Misses the inside corner, just barely. Joseph makes his way back up to the box. So far, he's 1 for 1, singling into right field. The pitch, swing on and missed. Comes set, working the long delivery. Apologies there as the camera's gone out. Should be reconnecting, I'm hoping. I apologize about that there. I'll try and get it back in just a few moments. Once again, apologies here. Trying to get the camera back. Gonna put the calendar up for the time being. Oh, okay.
Just start. You ain't missed anything. Oh, bouncer to third. And missed.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just going here just as fast as I can. Base hit first base. They got him. He's out. Runner scored.
Here in just a minute, I'll get you what has happened since the last out from Elijah Joseph to Morrison, McGuire, and Cubis. I can tell you the score is at least 6-3. And another man reaches on base due to an error to the shortstop, Morgan.
That one, that last one got run on first and second. That last bat was hit right back up the middle. How's that? Get it where I can see it. Missed that one. Got him.
Play at the plate from a throw from the right fielder Elijah Joseph. Nails the runner at home. Applying the tag is Blaze Johnson. And we're here back up to the leadoff man here in the fourth.
I have no idea what's going on.
Runner on first, it does appear as that misses the outside corner.
Score is 5-3.
Popped up left field.
Gone.
Gone. A 3-run bomb by the leadoff man, Britt. That gives the Ducks a 6-5 lead. Yeah, I think so. Gonna take a quick timeout. We'll be back right after this.
But I don't know how they scored. I put a damp rag on my phone. Maybe that'll help.
Now batting, center fielder number 5, Jake Dunn.
Dunn trying to continue the inning there for the Ducks. First pitch catches the outside corner. 0-1. Once again, apologies for the camera earlier on. Popped up. Center field. Going towards the track. Caught on the warning track. Now it will retire the side from Bo Callahan. Ducks find a way to get on top. It's 6-5 as we head into the home half of inning number 4.
Two more. Score 6-6 now. Sorry. Yeah, that's what they've got. Yeah. I got to get one more run out of here. I know it don't, but that's why I'm just making something out.
Coming back here into the fourth, set to start things off is Colby Watson as we come into a tie game. It's 6-6 here in the fourth. First pitch grounded down the first base side, 0-1. Watson has an RBI with 2 walks to his name, alongside being caught stealing second. The 0-1 misses downstairs. 1 ball and a strike. Popped right field. Has a chance. At least a double as it gets in quickly from the right fielder, Cubis. Called out at second. A hose by the right fielder. Leads for a leadoff put out at second. First pitch of Jake Smith misses low and in, ball 1. First time this morning, where the leadoff runner has not reached on a 4-pitch walk or a hit by pitch. 2-0 to Smith. He's 0 for 2. As this 2-0 hits the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. He's grounded out the first and then popped out to center. Trying to find a way into the hit column here. Misses outside, ball 3. Either find himself in the hit column or find himself away on base here. And a huge hitter's count, 3-1. Popped right field. Center fielder, as he's underneath of it. Out number two as Smith finds himself underneath of it. This will bring up Blaze Johnson. He has a 2 RBI home run, then a walk. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Pop straight up. The second baseman's underneath of it is Britt. And 3 up, 3 down inning. Will head us to the top of the 5th. Smith, Almeida, Morrison. Set to start things off. We have ourselves a tie game. It's 6-6.
Still hear me? Okay. Because I can't see the pitcher, so I don't know if you're out. I'm trying to. I got a couple rags in my cooler. I draped them over with foam. They're wet. Wrung them out as best I could. Seems to be working.
Now pitching for number 37, Carter Benson.
getting our way back underneath here in the 5th inning. First pitch catches the outside corner from the new man on the mound, Carter Benson. Pitch misses upstairs. Benson looking to return a favor after the Turkeys went a 1-2-3 inning back in the 4th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch chopped right back to Benson himself. Fires over to Oakley, out number 1. One up, 1 down. We'll bring up Omeda. Still a 6-6 game here in the 5th. The Turkeys were able to go up early, and it's been a battle since. First pitch misses, ball 1. Downstairs once again, 2-0. The 2-0 catches the inside corner. Works the count back, 2-1. Omeda so far has an RBI strikeout back in the 3rd. Fastball catches the outside corner. 2-2. Perfect opportunity here for Benson to get his first strikeout of the game. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Benson and out number 2 of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. We'll bring up Morrison. He grounded out to 3rd back in the 2nd, then started things off in the 4th. Unfortunately, with the camera going down, unsure of exactly what happened. But here, the first pitch catches the outside corner, 0-1. Clouds starting to roll over here at Haynes Park. Pops right back here behind us. 0-2. Looking for a quick 5th inning. Looking to set him down here on 3. Misses inside, ball 1. The 1-2 curveball just misses the inside corner. Thought that may have been it. It was not. The pitch bounces down, gets away from the catcher Johnson. Full count. Opportunity here to go 3 up, 3 down. A walk would ruin it. The pitch. Grounded. Popped up to short, A 3 up, 3 down inning from Carter Benson. Slides things over to the home half of the 5th. Set to start things off is Paxton Tucker, Brian Oakley, and Chase Locklear. Game still tied, 6 apiece. Going bottom of the 5th.
I couldn't tell where it was hit because the umpire was in the way. Yeah, I try to tell you as soon as I seen it. Well, the record just got here. Phone's gonna be shaking because I'm changing the rags out. If the picture ain't good, let me know. How's that? Yeah, the Wrecker just got here. Oh, when you get time, can you check the radar? Okay, so there's a dark cloud getting ready to come over, which will be great. I hope the phones. All right, 25 pitching. That's straight one. I'm holding an umbrella over the computer. I heard with it being black, it's going to get hot. We're getting ready to be under a cloud for a few
Here to
minutes.
go for your disco turkeys. The extra hitter, number 36, Paxton Tucker.
Paxton Tucker set to start things off here in the 5th for the Turkeys. He's walked and then popped out the first. Hasn't had an at-bat since the 2nd inning. First pitch here misses upstairs, ball 1. Trying to find a way back on base. Pop down the third base line, gone foul. Had a chance if it was fair, if gone. Instead, ends up just foul. As Paxton Tucker is trying to find his way back into the hit column. Just misses the inside corner. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Lined, almost snapped by the third baseman, but it gets into left field. A leadoff single by Paxton Tucker. This will bring up Brian Oakley. And I think it's about due for him to get hit by pitch again, as he sits 2 for 2 on hit by pitches tonight. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Small lead over at first. Not going. Lined left field. At the track. Caught at the warning track. But the runner in first will tag up. Smart play there by Paxton Tucker. Yes, he did. 1 out after the line shot by Brian Oakley. This will bring up Chase Locklear. He walked back in the third. First pitch swinging, grounded second base. Gets into right field. Will there be a play at the plate? No. Runner will be held up at third. Runners will be first and third after the first pitch single from Chase Locklear. That will bring up Ryan Lee. Ryan Lee has 3 RBIs so far tonight. He singled into left and reached on a fielder's choice back in the third. Walking lead over at first. Still walking. Not going as first pitch swung on a miss. 0-1. Still with a walking lead over at first. The 0-1's downstairs in the dirt, stopped up by Omeda. 1 ball and a strike. Lee has been on base twice, even though he sits 1 for 2. The 1-1 upstairs looking to back pick to first. Not in time. A lot closer than what it should have been. But a good play there by Omeda. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 popped up. Gets out of play. Count evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still 1 out here in the 5th. Pitch bounces down, gets away from Omeda. 1 run will score. As that ball gets away from the pitcher Felder. An RBI there from Ryan Lee. Let's see what else he can do in this at bat. Trying to find another way on base after having a 2 RBI single. Full count strikeout, excuse me. But he does increase his RBI lead so far in this one. He has 4. But that will bring up Joe Specht. Now 2 outs, trying to extend the 5th. He's grounded out the first and reached on an error the first. First pitch called a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 downstairs. Count evens, 1-1. Golfed right center field. Looks like it's going to drop. Play at the plate. Trying to slide around a tag. He couldn't do it. It's Locklear. Thrown out. And that is how the inning will end. But the Turkeys are able to get back on top. It's 7-6. Going to the top of the 6.
I just put him down as caught stealing, Kevin. Because he didn't run by the count.
For the Michigan Turkeys, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base.
They're 7-6. Still got to give them 1 more run. Nope, I got 7-6. Cops are still here and the referee's still here. Didn't that happen in the 2nd inning?
Leading off for the Ducks, first baseman, number 99, Alan McGuire.
Coming back here into the 6. Set to start things off is McGuire. He's doubled in the left center. And fouled straight back on the first pitch, 0-1. Johnson still getting a beating behind home plate here in the 6. Carter Benson looking for a back-to-back 1-2-3 inning. as the Turkeys take a 7-6 lead. Pulled into right field goes foul, 0-2. Catches the outside corner. That sits him down. A leadoff strikeout. 1 up, 1 down from Benson. Perfect start there, as that will bring up Cubis. He singled into left. That dates all the way back to the second, as that's first pitch fly to right field. Caught by the right fielder Joseph. Out number 2. This will bring up Jordan. He has a single into right field, scoring a run, that is, excuse me. Trying to keep that from happening again here. No man on. 2 up, 2 down. Looking for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. Catches the outside corner. 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled back. Looking for a 1-2-3 right here in the 6th. Has an opportunity to do it here. Sets up on the inside half as Joseph. Down in the dirt, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. That will do it. 3 up, 3 down. Puts us into the home half of the 6th. Turkeys ahead, 7-6. Trying to increase that lead here. Set to start things off will be Hudson Morgan, Eli Joseph, and Colby Watson.
Those hot dogs smell good. How's Haley doing? Did Haley get up? Did Haley get up?
Leading off for the Disco Turkeys, the shortstop, number 28, Hudson Morgan.
Wow.
Coming back in here, setting to start things off is Hudson Morgan. First pitch is in there, called a strike, 0-1. Morgan's walked and flew out to left. Chopped, third base. Gonna be a tough play. Throw, not in time. An infield single by Hudson Morgan. This will bring up Elijah Joseph. Back-to-back innings, leading things off with a single. Paxton Tucker started the 5th off with a single to left. Morgan starting things off with a single to third. First pitch here misses up and out, ball 1. Runner goes. Took a huge jump. Does not matter. Hit him up in the elbow guard. Another hit by pitch. Now bring up top of the lineup, back up for the Turkeys. It's Colby Watson. Fourth at bat already. He's walked twice and then singled back in the fourth. Fouled straight back behind us, 0-1. Back in the fourth. He singled into right but was thrown out at second. 0-1. The 0-1 catches just right at the knees. 0-2. Almost clips him inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here in the 6th. Turkeys trying to add on. They lead it 7-6. Tried to line it over right field. Pulled it foul. Count remains. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jake Smith waits on deck. Pitch bounces behind, nobody covering home plate, but the runner on third will remain. Both runners advance 90 feet. Ducks having some control issues here at Haynes Park. First baseman playing in. Does not matter as it's popped right center field, that is, Long single. 1 run scores, 2nd run coming in. Throw not in time as it gets away from the catcher Almeida. Nine, 6. This will bring up Jake Smith. First pitch swinging. Grounded. Right field. Reaches in for a single. This will bring up Blaze Johnson. He has a 2-run bomb back in the first. He's been held pretty quiet since, besides a single on the left back in the 5th. That was a Paxton Tucker, Coach coming out to talk things down with the man on the mound, that being Kyle Felder. Looks to be a new pitcher. Going to take a quick timeout. On the other side of this, we will continue the 6th. Turkeys up 9-6.
They've only got 10 players. And I think they're switching players out around there too.
Yeah, we came to the Ducks. Number 28, Calvin Jordan.
Yeah. 28 pitching. No, it don't matter if it's 37 from the third. Some more pitching he's coming in. He's
Coming back to play here in the 6th, Blaze Johnson set to start things off against Colin Jordan, who started things off at third base. No. Downstairs, ball 1. Runners first and second. Was he able to hold his swing? No. Goes around. 1-2. Line right back up the middle. 6, 4, 3 in time. Double play. Double play by the Carolina Ducks will bring up Paxton Tucker. Down in the dirt, blocked up by the catcher Maeda. Turkeys with a chance here. Line left field. Gets out of play. Downstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Trying to continue the inning here in the 6th. Turkey's up 9-6. Grounded. Third. Tokes a bad hop. Throw over to first. Pulls him off the bag. And that will draw in a run. This will bring up Brian Oakley. He's been hit twice. Then lined out to left field, who had a chance at a monster home run back last inning. First pitch, grounded into left field. Over the short. Has plenty of time, nails him out at first, and that will do it. 10-6. As we head to the 7th. Bird, Britt, and Dunn set to start things off for the Carolina Ducks. Once again, Turkeys ahead, 10-6.
Phone got hot and shut off the feed. Phone got hot and shut off the feed. So I'll keep it cool. But now here you are again. So if the how you feeling, get down to more than friends anymore. But that one night.
Leading off for the Ducks, right fielder number 34, Bird.
Bird set to start things off for the Ducks. He's grounded up to second. First pitch is in there, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball just misses out, evens the count 1-1. The Turkey's looking for 3 straight 3-up, 3-down innings. Curveball downstairs, 2-1. The 2-1 swung on a miss. Works the count back even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The man waiting on deck has a 3-run home run to his name. As that swung on a miss, striking out Bird. 1 up, 1 down. Will bring up the leadoff man who sits, as far as I'm aware, at least 2 for 2. First at bat, I do not have recorded. He is 2 for 3. Doubling into left and a 3-run home run back in the 3rd and 4th innings. First pitch upstairs, ball 1 from Carter Benson. 1-0, fouled straight back. 1-1. The fence here showing a lot of hop as a lot of the foul balls come straight back nearly into play. Trying to set him down here. Grounded. 3rd. As it goes into left field. I'm going to be giving an error to 3rd. As that was not on the pitcher. This will bring up Dunn. Runner on first. 1 out. Double play here would be huge. First pitch popped up. Has a chance at the line. Gets out of play. 0-1. No balls and a strike waiting for the infielders to get back to their spots. That being Ryan Lee and Hudson Morgan. Once again, runner on first, 1 out. A pitch popped up. Gets away from the catcher, Johnson. I thought that was pop foul. Apologies there. Double play now out of order. The pitch. And that one is popped up but gets out of play. You got to keep your head up here at Haynes Park, from employees to spectators. The pitch. Just misses downstairs. Popped up once again, gets out of play. Time to do it all over again. As Dunn's protecting here, 2 strikes. Bounces down in the dirt. Full count. No pressure here from Carter Benson. Walk would put a double play in order. Strikeout would give us 2 outs. Popped up in the infield. Third baseman's underneath of it, crushing to his left. 2 outs. Making up for his error will bring up Smith. He struck out and grounded out to first. Turkeys have a chance to go to their 5th time through the batting order in the home half of the 7th. Fastball misses upstairs. There's a runner on second here. 2 outs. Turkey's trying to hold him there. The pitch. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Just barely misses the inside corner. 3-1. Smith looking for any way on. Carter Benson trying to hold him off. 3-1. Catches downstairs. Smith thought it was ball 4. We have ourselves a full count. That fastball's been called so far all game. Payoff pitch catches the outside corner. That will sit him down and retire the side. Smith not too happy about it. Can't complain with the umpire as we've seen last night. 1 man for the Turkeys was rung up yesterday. Going to the home half of the 7th. Turkeys up 10-6, and they'll have Chase Locklear set to start things off, followed by Ryan Lee and Joe Specht.
Pitcher okay? The pitcher okay? Well, as far as in frame. Okay. You know? Oh yeah. Yeah. I bet it's got something to do. My data being out probably. Yeah, Robbie's back.
Leading off for your Disco Turkeys, PH number 9, Chase, AARP Locklear.
Chase Locklear set to start things off here in the 7th for the Turkeys. They hold a 10-6 lead, trying to increase that. First pitch swung on a miss, 0-1. Locklear so far has singled into right on the first pitch and then walked back in the 3rd. That pitch is outside, 1-1. Lined right back up the middle, stopped up by the shortstop, fires over the first in plenty of time. Great play there by the shortstop. The 6th ended on a ground out to short, and that's exactly how it will start here in the 7th. So far here in the 7th, that is the first time an inning has started where a runner has not safely reached first. First pitch catches the low inside corner, 0-1. Powder calls time. That being Ryan Lee. He has 4 RBIs tonight. Chopped right back up the middle. Going to be a tough play. Third baseman crashing after it. Firing over the first. Not in time. Excuse me, in time. A tough play by the third baseman as Ryan Lee was hustling down the line. 2 outs. This will bring up Joe Specht, who's grounded out the first, reached on an error, and singled. First pitch swinging. Throw over the first. In time? No. Joe Specht back to reaching on an error to first. Turkeys will not go 1, 2, 3 here. It's happened once so far back in the fourth, where there's a throw out at second base, pop out, to center and second. Hudson Morgan now up, trying to continue this inning. First pitch downstairs, ball 1. Man on first being Joe Specht, after reaching on a hard hit ball to first base. Chopped in the left field. Runners will advance 90 feet. First and second for Elijah Joseph. Joseph trying to keep this train a-rolling. Turkeys so far at home have done good with 2 outs. Trying to keep that streak going here. First pitch catches the outside corner. 0-1. Although Joseph's playing right field, he is also a catcher. The 0-1. Outside. 1-1. Swing on a miss on a pitch outside. Down to his last strike here in the 7th. Swung on a miss, pitch downstairs. Has a chance to reach on first. Throw in time. A drop third strike put out by the catcher Omeda. 10-6 going to the 8th. Set to start things off for the Ducks will be Omeda, Morrison, McGuire. Once again, 10-6, Turkeys going into the 8th.
New pitcher, number 38. Yep. I don't know who. As soon as I know, I'll let you know.
Ducks, the shortstop, number 8, Bryson Morrison.
Coming in here, set to start things off is Almeida. Looking for another 1-2-3 inning here would be huge. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Almeida so far has 2 strikeouts to his name, alongside 1 RBI.
Number 38,
Ivan on the mound for the Turkeys. Fouled straight back. Connor Russell, excuse me, as that pitch misses up and in. Upstairs once again. Full count. Payoff pitch. Fires. Popped up. Second baseman coming underneath of it. Right fielder calls him off. Out number 1. Once again looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. Morrison now up for the Ducks. First pitch popped up, gets out of play, 0-1. Morrison's grounded out to third and popped out to short. Fires, fouled straight back. Oh, 2, looking for the first strikeout is Russell. Fires. Misses inside. 1-2. Upstairs, count evens, 2-2. Two-two's just upstairs. Checking to see if he went. He did not. Full count. Back-to-back full counts here in the 8th. Last one resulted in a pop-out. Chop foul. Time to do it all over again. The payoff pitch. Fires upstairs, ball 4. Runner on first. 1 out for McGuire. First pitch misses upstairs, ball 1. Gets away from the catcher Johnson. Runner advances up to second. He's 180 feet away from making this a 3-run game once again. Misses outside. Upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes to McGuire. He's struck out and doubled into left center gap. Not even close. That fastball hit the backstop on the fly. Back-to-back walks put runners on first and third. 1 out for Cubis. He's flown out to right and singled to left. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. The 1-0 upstairs, 2-0. 7 straight balls that I'm at least aware of. Trying to break that here. 8 straight balls for a 3-0 count. The 3-0. Ball 4. Looking to back pick over to third. Not in time. Johnson walks his way out to the mound alongside Noah Anderson. He was able to retire the first, but has walked 3 straight. So far, Turkey is still ahead 10-6 here in the 8th inning.
What'd you say?
The batter's third baseman, number 28.
What time is it?
Colin Jordan.
Yes. We'll televise it on YouTube.
Jordan. First pitch of Jordan misses downstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball right down the pipe, works it back, 1-1. Yes, 1 out. Downstairs, ball 2. Trust your defense. 2-1. And the dirt gets away from Johnson. Play at the plate. Runners will not go, as there's no reason a test being put out at home, especially with 1 out and bases loaded on 3 straight walks. Right. 3-1 to count.
Yes.
Ball 4. That wild pitch ends up coming back not to haunt the Ducks as they make it 10-7. 4 straight walks. That will do it for Russell. Can take another time on the other side of this. We will continue the 8th. It's 10-7.
Might not be the same Ryan Reed, but number 7 is catchy. Colby Watson. pitching. I'm talking 27 is pitching. I don't know if that's Byron Lee or Kobe Watson. It don't matter if he can't pitch. Looks like everything can be in the dirt. I'll let you know in just a second.
Batters number 34, right fielder Aiden Bird.
Bird coming in now for the Ducks. Infield pulling in, at least corners. First pitch downstairs, ball one. Trying to avoid 5 straight walks. 1-0. Looks a back pick over the first, not in time, but stopped up by Brian Oakley. 2-0. Working from the windup, the pitch. 2-0's downstairs in the dirt. 3-0. Downstairs, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to start things off from the new man on the mound, believed to be Colby Watson. Flips the table up to the top of the lineup for Britt. Double to left. He's hit a 3-run bomb, and he's reached on an error as well. First pitch to Britt. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Swinging for the fences. Pitch gets away. Runner comes home. Gets out of play. All runners will move up one bag. Second and third. And just like that, we have ourselves a 10-9 game. All it takes is one bad inning. The pitch here. Misses outside. 2-1, excuse me. Chopped, fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Best opportunity yet from the new man on the mound, believed to be Watson. Fires. Popped up straight back. Grounded. Short. Gonna be a tough play. Excuse me. Picked up by the diving third baseman. Was the throw in time? Yes. Does not matter as there is 2 outs and now a tie ball game. This will bring up Dunn. Has a chance to give the Ducks the lead. First pitch swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Chop fouled on the third base side. Goes fouled. Now 2 outs, trying to get out of this inning. Started things off with a pop out in the right, and then 5 straight walks. Fire swings on a miss. That will do it. The Ducks almost able to bat around. Cannot complete it, but they are able to tie it. Going to the home half of the 8th. We have ourselves a tie game. All tied up, 10 apiece. Colby Watson, Jake Smith, and Blaze Johnson set to start things off as we head into the 8th.
Who's pitching right now?
27. Watson.
Are you watching? I think it's watching. He thinks it's Watson pitching. Yeah. This kid right here. Yeah. Colby Watson. So good.
Colby Watson set to start things off here in the 8th. We have ourselves a tied ball game. 1 1/3 innings remain. 1.5 innings, that is. Apologies. Colby Watson has had a 2 RBI single to center back in the 6th. Got thrown out at second back in the 4th. Pitch misses outside. 1-1. Fouled straight back. Apologies here. Sorry, I thought the volume had gone out. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Waiting for a ball to be picked up by the dugout along the first base side. Once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Up and out. Full count. Turkeys needing some life here in the 8th. Outside ball 4. A leadoff walk from the Turkeys. First pitch catches the outside corner. 0-1. Tried a breaking ball, could not hit the outside corner. Runner on first, that being Colby Watson, the leadoff man. Trying to get something going here in the 8th. I guess that came close enough to the outside corner. That seemed about a couple balls off. Quick pitch Popped up right field. Right fielder has plenty of room to put it away. Out number 1. This will bring up Blaze Johnson. He's had a 2-run shot in the first, walked in the second, flew out in the fourth, and is involved in a 6-4-3 double play back in the 6th. First pitch offering. Catches the outside corner. 0-1. Popped up left field. Drops in fair territory. Runners move up 90 feet. And Blaze Johnson was not happy about it after it came off of his bat. But he will take that single on the left. First and second. 1 out for Paxton Tucker. He's walked, flew out, singled on the left, and reached on an error. Hit him on the first pitch. Bases are loaded here in the 8th. Perfect chance for the Turkeys to gain the lead right back. And it's Brian Oakley. He's been hit by pitch twice. He's lined out to left field, which had a great chance of getting out. He as well as grounded out to short. Avoiding a double play here would be huge, as long as you're able to put the ball in play. From the stretch, first pitch upstairs. The 1-0. Downstairs nearly gets away. 2-0. Perfect opportunity here from Brian Oakley to do some damage. Needing something going here in the 8th. The 2-0. Line left field. Will it save here? Yes! 1 run coming across. Play at the plate. Not in time. 2 runs scored. Turkeys take a lead. It's 12-10. Yeah. Chase Locklear trying to do the same thing here. First pitch. Catches the inside corner. 0-1. Swing on a missed. 0-2. Locklear trying to stay out of the strikeout column here. So far, he's put the ball in play every time. Chop fouled. Able to stay alive. Down in the count 0-2. The pitch. Downstairs. Nearly gets away from the catcher. 1-2. The pitch. Lined right back up the middle. Will there be a play at the plate? No. Runners will hold up. Bases are loaded on the single by Chase Locklear right back up the middle. This will bring up the man of the RBIs tonight, Ryan Lee. He has 4 through 4 at-bats. He singled to the left and reached on a fielder's choice to short. First pitch popped up. Foul straight back 0-1. The 0-1 swung on a miss pitch downstairs. 0-2. Down to his last strike, more than likely his last at bat. Trying to stay alive. The 0-2. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Goffed. Left center. Left field, excuse me. Caught. 1 run scores. Another RBI by Ryan Lee. Turkey scored another one. Now it's 2 outs for Joe Specht.
Batter second baseman, number 5, Joe Specht.
13-10. First pitch called a strike on Specht. 0-1. He's reached on base on 2 errors, singled into right field, and grounded out as well. Trying to steal a third, ended up being caught stealing, and that will do it in the 8th. Going into the final frame. Turkey's trying to hold on to a 13-10 lead. They'll have Smith, Almeida, and Morrison up. Turkey's lead. 13-10.
Oh, man. That's a Monday, isn't it? Yeah, because your birthday was on the 17th. No. No. Your birthday is the 14th, isn't it? Yeah, so it'll be on Tuesday. Okay, number 10 then. 50. Left-handed sidearmer. Number 10. Moves left-hand side. About straight out.
Now pitching for your Disco Turkeys, number 10, Brody Shaw. At bat, second baseman, number 37, Smith.
Down to the final 3 outs. First pitch called a strike on Smith. New man on the mound for the Turkeys. It's Brody Shaw taking things over. Or Colby Watson. Just like that, it's 0-2. Looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. We've had our struggles last inning in the 8th, holding a 13-10 lead. Popped up right field. Caught by the right fielder, 1 out. 1 up, 1 down. That will bring up Almeida, who popped out to right in his last at bat, which started things off in the 8th. He's also struck out twice. The only one for the Ducks who have yet to reach base and will not happen here. Grounded short. Throws over the Oakley in plenty of time. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down will bring up Morrison, trying to set this thing down right here. Heading into a final homestand at the Couch tomorrow and Saturday. Both of those games will be set to start at 6:30. There will also be post-game fireworks on Saturday.
Oh, you're playing in the football tournament Friday, aren't you?
Friday and Saturday.
You're not going to the Couch.
First pitch called strike on the outer half. No balls and a strike. Foul straight back here at us. 0-2. Yeah. The Ducks down to their final strike. Curveball misses upstairs, ball 1. There will be no stream here on the Disco Turkey Network tomorrow night, and a possibility of none on Saturday as well. Not too sure yet. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So this could be the last stream of the 2024 campaign, depending on the SCBL playoffs. Golfed up, right field. Tailing underneath of it. Grabs it for the final out of the game. The Turkeys find a way to hold on after giving up a back-and-forth battle with the Carolina Ducks. Final score in this one, Carolina Disco Turkeys 13, the Ducks 10. Once again, next 2 games will be, final games of the regular season will be tomorrow and Saturday night at the Couch. Both games set to be at 6:30. There will be no stream tomorrow. Possibility of one Saturday? Unsure yet, but we will keep you posted. Once again, final score, Turkeys 13, Ducks 10.